Mal gucken, vielleicht werde ich am Ende des Projekts nochmal einen gesonderten Part machen, wo ich dann irgendwie alle Events zeige oder irgendwie sowas. Oh, Herz mit Tor, perfekt. We knew just who you wanted to invite and called them. Ich werde auf jeden Fall jedes Event einmal machen. Alright, I brought a lot of ingredients for us to choose from, so now we've just got to figure out where to start. Oh yes, I'm sure we can make an absolutely delicious cocktail if we put our minds to it. Feel welcome to use the ingredients we have on hand too. I can't wait to try your concoction. The two of them worked together to make a cocktail. They settled on which ingredients would complement the drink best through trial and error. And after a while they completed their special cocktail. Ooh. It's all done. I call it Star Plum Fizz. It looked just like the first star to appear in the sunset sky. It fits you and your love for astrology quite well. I carved the stars out of the inside of a plum. And for the drink I mixed in some homemade plum syrup to give it a sweet and sour taste. I wanted our cocktail to be easy on the eyes and on the tongue. Well, I'd say mission accomplished. It's got a beautiful color and looks delicious. I really like what you've done here. It's really unique. In fact, I think I'll add it to our menu. Why don't you enjoy a glass together on that bench? Enjoy the rest of your evening. To enjoy the special cocktail while basking in the light of the lantern, the sound of waves filling their ears. After a while, they went back to complete their personal task. Afterward, we decided to walk back with Toa. They enjoyed the night air along the way, stretching out the evening as long as they could, and then... Come on.
Reen, I wanted to take a second to thank you.
Thank me? What for?
For helping me out with student council, for staying by my side during the Civil War, and for always having my back. As a fellow branch campus instructor, you're always there for me, just like Angie and the others. Or, no, what we have between us is something special all its own.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Reen, for all the moments we've shared together.
I should be the one thanking you, Toa. You've done just as much for me, if not more. We've gone through so much, in school and work alike. Every moment we have spent together is a precious memory to me. But still, don't act like this is going to be the end. Someday, we'll look back on tomorrow as just another day in our life. I'm sure of it. We're not done making memories just yet, Toa. Let's keep at it, now and far into the future.
Yeah, let's.
This is the last night. Is this how I want it to end? Natürlich nicht. Toa, Would you have time to chat later? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm just worried that you might find you or too busy later. But if you're not, contact me on the Arcus too. I'll wait for your call. Okay. Yeah, let's go. As we and our bond deepened, they both became stronger. Cosmos Anima. Das ist ein gutes Item. Kosmos aber hat einen geilen Namen. Ganz unten. Green only. Schade, aber trotzdem nice. So, wir haben hier noch ein zweites Event am Beach. Das war hier unten. Wir haben Yuna, Tina, Fi, Duvali, Alphen, Ash, Juices. Ist ja natürlich belastend, dass ich mit keinem von denen was machen will. Dann behalten wir das erstmal so im Hinterkopf. Das Ding und dann gucken wir mal, vielleicht machen wir das dann als letztes und ja, suchen uns dann von denen einen aus. Oh, das hätte ich mit Tor machen sollen. Das hätte ich mit Tor machen sollen, Mann. Ich nehme... Guys, I guess. We're not at the top yet, but it's still an impressive view. I hope I'll be able to bring my siblings here one day. Yeah, I want to bring my parents here too. I really hope I get that chance. You know, I can go back, but I will always have a place I call home within my heart. It isn't just Nordween, it's with my friends. And you, of course. Feel the same way. Thank you, Ween. I had a great time tonight. We'll have some great stories to tell when we return home. Haha, you're right. Let door best to write that tale. Counting on you, Gaius. The car gently lowered on the ground when the ride ended after offering them a spectacular view. Once on the ground, they both had other things to attend to. Was passiert jetzt? Afterward, Ween decided to walk back with Gaius. They enjoyed the night air along the way, stretching out the evening as long as they could. Until...
You know, Reen, thinking back on it, it really is amazing how far the both of us have come.
Yeah, I've been thinking just the same. And tomorrow, everything will finally come to an end.
I owe you a lot, Reen. For everything. These wings I've been granted weigh heavily on me. Sometimes, it felt as though I could barely stand. But knowing I had all of my friends behind me, and you, most of all, was just the second wind I needed to stay my course. And so, I swear, not as the Soaring Phoenix, but as Gaius Warzel, member of Thor's military academy, Class 7, I will protect this world to my dying breath. For Nord and for the Empire. Both of my homelands alike. I won't leave your side, Reen, no matter what peril we face.
Thank you, Gaius. You don't know how much stronger that makes me feel. Let's make it through to the end, together.
Yes. We will be the gale that stops death itself in its tracks.
As when Gaius' bond deepened, their bond became stronger. Firebird came. Okay, ich sehe die... only. Das ist actually auch saugut. Castle of Mirrors. Wobei, das wäre echt smart gewesen, wenn ich mich einfach direkt rein teleportiert hätte. Welcome to Castle of Mirrors. Do you want to experience the pride of MWL, the mystical world of mirrors? Inside is a renowned fortune teller who will tell you your future. One ticket is good for 2 people and to have fun. We need for the Elisa, Sarah, Celine, Crow. Crow oder Elliot? Da drin Fortune Telling ist, würde ich Crow nehmen. Könnte einen interessanten Dialog bei wahrscheinlich Beryl geben. So, this is the Castle of Mirrors, huh? Ha! I've never seen mirrors this big before. It's like we stumbled into another dimension. The staff said there's the rest spot a little further down. Let's go. Oh. Ah, da ist wie das Ding eben auf dem Schulfestival, wo man da durch diesen Rosengarten laufen konnte. They reached the rest spot and stopped for a break. I'm not a big fan of just taking a walk, but scenery like this changes things, you know? We're almost at the end. What should we ask the fortune teller? Well, I heard the one back there is in her, so might as well ask what'll happen to me after tomorrow. Haha. Wing. Haha, I won't take it too seriously. What about you? What should I ask? Wie auch mit der Wand so rumzumachen. Beryl? Natürlich. I've been waiting for you both.
Welcome to the room of fate's unfolding.
I knew we'd meet again, and I'm glad to see you looking well. I heard that you were working as fortune teller here, so I decided to come here as a customer today. How about Beryl? Haha, that's no problem. Let us begin. What do you wish to know? So you'd like to know what will happen to you after tomorrow? Crow would like to know how he'll fare in the gamble he intends to make in the near future. Is this not so? War secrets out, huh? Haha, it's good to see you still on top of things. Haha, of course. Well, shall we begin? There are dark clouds surrounding your fate. They are so dense that my sight cannot penetrate, but that does not mean there is no hope. The key to scattering this fog is within the special bond between your friends. And one more thing. Bond between us? What's the other thing? Unfortunately, even I do not know what it may be. It all depends on your effort tomorrow, including whether you discover what that is. Not sure if I really understand, but I'll keep it in mind. My effort tomorrow? I guess I'll need to think about how I should spend my time before the battle. Final battle at neck. Seems you intend to gamble it all tomorrow for your friend, Crow. Unfortunately, like Green, it is impossible to read the future at this point. Do not forget, Alias does not smile on those who risk their life in desperation. She smiles on those who act in firm faith. So the gamble that Crow was thinking about wasn't related to Mira. Thank you for having this kind of resolve for us, Crow. Huh, having everything revealed in front of you like this isn't easy, you know. But she's right, Adios won't look my way if I'm just desperate. I'll do whatever I can to help you in, right up until the very end. And I'll be right by your side, Crow. I know we can do this.
I pray fortune smiles upon you.
Until we meet again. Was stimmt mit Beryl nicht? They leave the Castle of Mirrors and its mysterious atmosphere behind to return to what they were doing before. Afterward, we decide to walk back with Crow. They enjoyed the night, yeah. And then...
Thanks, Reen.
Crow, what's this all about?
Well, this will probably be the last time we can hang out like this, you know? Overtime's gotta run out eventually. But hey, short as it was, we really ran with it. And here I was supposed to be the one helping you. Things ended up a little topsy-turvy on that one. You guys have grown. More than I'll ever get the chance to. It's gonna be an honor fighting by your side tomorrow.
Crow, not the only one who feels that way, you know? I mean, I am the sacrifice after all. Who knows what will happen to us tomorrow? Still, with you by my side, I know we can overcome anything.
Then I'll be with you to the very last second, Reen. The Jaeger King and the Steel Maiden might have made some dramatic exits. But Crow Armbrust of Class 7's gonna blow him out of the water.
Sure to the end. I'm counting on you, partner. Ich hoffe, Quo stirbt nicht. Das ist auch nicht schlecht. Oh, ich dachte gerade, warte mal, wir waren dann jetzt im Horror Code, da waren wir noch nicht. Ich würde jetzt einfach mal checken, da ist ein Minispiel mit drin. Dass wir den Horror Code da fahren und da schießen. Juna Kurt. Könnte mit Kurt oder Elliot. Machen wir mal von oben nach unten. Nehmen wir erstmal Kurt. So basically, all we have to do is shoot the ghost to raise our score. Get enough points and we win. So it's almost like a duel of sorts with the scoreboard and our opponent. I have not much experience when it comes to shooting, but I give it the best shot I have. So if you wish to brave the horrors I see, I only hope you manage to survive. Mwahahaha. Ja, Black Screen. Oh. Probieren wir einfach direkt mal normal. Mal gucken, ob ich... Ich habe das in Final Fantasy 7 schon nicht hinbekommen. Oh, ist das auch scheiße unpräzise. Das ist überraschend hart. Oh, schon das Ende. Oh. Ja, bin ich entfernt von 12.000 Punkte. Kurt ist embarrassed. Ja komm, wir probieren es noch einmal. Wir können retryen, also bitte. Warum nicht?
Let's begin.
besser als vorher. Also, Ja, belass mich mal dabei. Viel besser wird das nicht. Whoops, guess our score fell a bit short. I expected it to be easier. I must have overestimated myself. Don't feel too bad about it. I still had a great time with you either way. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Of course, I'll admit I may be getting a bit attached to this game, but we could try it again sometime. I'd like that. After enjoying the ride, we're soon, ja. Die Frage ist, wäre es einfacher gewesen zu ziehen, wenn ich jetzt mit jemandem gegangen wäre, der schießen kann? Also zum Beispiel Alisa. Oder Sarah.
Instructor Reen, I'd like to thank you for everything.
Oh, why now all of a sudden?
There's no particular reason. This just seemed like an opportune moment. Whether it was over my training or because of Prince Cedric, whenever I felt lost, you were close at hand to lead me back to the right path. Under your guidance, I've managed to avoid losing sight of myself. Moreover, I've gained both the skill and resolve I once lacked. Tomorrow is the perfect chance to return the favor, to pay you back for all you've done for me. And so I swear, on the honor of the Vander name, I will protect you.
Thanks, Kurt. I'll be counting on you out there. I swear to you too, on the name of the at least one blade, we'll get through tomorrow, side by side.
Of course, Instructor. Swordsmen like us can strive for no less.
Kann das Ding von ihm. Ja, da ist das hier von Ding besser. Von Quo leider. Damit habe ich alle außer das hier unten einmal gezeigt. Daher gehen wir jetzt hier unten einmal hin, machen das. Frage mit wen? Mit wem? Juna, Altina, Fee, Duvali, Alvin, Ash, Juices. Kann man nochmal gucken, wen habe ich noch. Ich bin noch Elliot. Ich will noch mit Laura was machen. Ich schätze auch mit Alvin dann, ne? Auch wenn ich halt nicht den romantischen Weg mit Alvin gehen will. Ja. Hehe, there's something so exquisite to burning sparklers out on a calm, pure white beach like this one. I feel like I've added another summer treat to my list thanks to you. I'm just glad to hear you're having fun. I was worried you'd be tired of all the fireworks displays being royalty and all. Oh, I guess they're all done. Those were the most beautiful fireworks I've ever seen. It was wonderful, Reen. Let's be sure to do this again. We can invite Elise next time as well. Sure, as you wish, Your Highness. Safely dispose of the sparklers and promptly as speech. They then parted ways, both having something they had to get back. Das ist ein sehr kurzes Event. Weißt du, was ich im zweiten Durchlauf nutze, um die Trophäen für die ganzen Leute abzusagen? Somit für die, mit denen er das Event machen kann.
Reen, it appears my thanks are in order.
Thanks. What for, Your Highness?
I I was just thinking of how much you've done for me and my family. The number of times you and Elise have come to our aid are more than I can even count. Like with Cedric 2 years ago in the Infernal Castle. Or with Olivert and his radiant wings. You rescued my mother, and you visited my father in the hospital.
I'm not really sure I can take credit for that one. But it is true that Elise and I have unbreakable ties to House Arnold, as do my fathers, for both of them. I'm honored we share this connection, not just as noble houses, but as people.
As am I. I thank Adios every day for bringing you and Elise into my life. We in House Arner love you as one of our own. You must survive tomorrow. If not for us, then for Elise as well. And as for Cedric, I pray you help him come to his senses.
Of course, Your Highness. I'm sorry, Elise, but I cannot hide how I feel. I just have one other thing to ask of you. Not as the Imperial Princess, but as nothing more than a normal girl. Oh? Might you spare a moment to speak with me once the festivities have ended? That is, unless you have already made plans with someone else, such as Elise, perhaps? Your Highness. Contact me on your Arcus should you wish to meet. I'll be awaiting your call. Your Highness already know what's going on. She told me I didn't need to respond. But if I do share feelings, I should tell her so. Face to face. Interessant, Tor muss man extra auswählen, aber Alfred drückt einem auf quasi. Love Animal. Quasi eine bessere Variante von dem Ding, was ich mir schon ausgerottet habe. Geil! So, dann gehen wir mal zum Ferriswheel, da können wir mit Elliot was machen. Mit Lore wahrscheinlich auch. Und doch da ist Elliot, wollte ich sagen. Wow, it's beautiful up here. I would have never gone on this if you hadn't invited me. Haha, really? I bet the scenery would be even more beautiful if we had some of your music playing. That's a good idea. I wish I brought my violin now. I should compose a song about my memories of Mishelam this evening. Would you listen to it once I've finished it? Of course, I can't wait. Ah ja, das hatten wir schon. Afterward, we decided to walk back with Elliot. We enjoyed the night air along the way. Ach ja, warum liegt das eigentlich vor? Dasselbe wie immer.
Reen, I wanted to thank you again.
Huh? Why?
For something I've realized time and time again, with every hardship we overcome. My music has the power to touch the hearts of all who hear it, even now on the eve of war. Honestly, there have been times where I forget that. Times when my nerves get the best of me. But you never stopped believing in my music. Even when I almost had. Knowing that gives me the strength to pull through.
Of course I believe in you, Elliot. Your music deserves to be heard, not just across the Empire, but all over Zemuria. And maybe even beyond that. I know you can reach that far.
Aww, now you're just being mushy. But I won't let you down. Like you said, someday I'll reach everyone. So let's do everything we can to make it through tomorrow. After that, I'll play till my song rings throughout the entire world.
Dann möchte ich aber auch endlich mal mehr über die Entire World erfahren und noch über den Kontinent hinaus. I'll be looking forward to it, Elliot. Echo Cairn. Ah, 50% die... Wow. Okay, das ist saugut. Ist ja mal mega gut. Noch besser als das, was Torvald uns gegeben hat. Wobei das, was Torvald uns gegeben hat, können wir natürlich jederzeit einsetzen. Für jeden, nicht nur für ihn. Laura. We're almost at the top. I can see why this Ferris wheel is so popular when I look down from here. And it's nice to spend some quiet time together away from the crowds. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I wasn't sure if I should invite you after everything that's happened. I thought maybe you'd prefer to spend time with your father. It is sweet of you to think of that, but I want to treasure this time with you. Thanks to you, my blade will be precise and true. I will hold these precious times we spent together deep in my heart. Laura, hearing you say that really makes me feel so much better about tomorrow.
Reen, you have my gratitude.
I do? Where's this coming from?
Well, perhaps it's just the festive atmosphere getting to me. Ours was a long, arduous journey. But walking this path has allowed me to grow in ways I thought unimaginable. Not just as a swordsman, but as a person of principle. Strong and resolute, reconciling with Fee, training with Monica, and becoming closer to them in the process. Those experiences, and the fact that I was able to surpass my father, are proof of how far I've come.
Das stimmt. Laura. You've always been there for me when I needed it most. I wouldn't be here if not for that radiant spirit of yours, always shining bright to guide my way. In that sense, I think I should be one thanking you.
Reen. Tomorrow may prove our most decisive battle yet. But I know Class 7 has nothing to fear. The day will be ours. Together, you and I shall cut a path through on the wings of victory.
I couldn't put it better myself. Nice. Bravery Anima. Nein, falsch. Ich verstehe. Ich krieg die Animas von den Mädels. Und die Kerns von den Jungs. Und jetzt Ferris Wheel, mir ist gerade eingefallen, ich habe einen vergessen, den ich ja natürlich haben will. Einen der besten Charaktere. Konnte ich sie vergessen? Altina natürlich. Altina, so wirkt mich die Liebesroute. Wobei vielleicht beinhaltet das bei ihnen ja keine nicht Beziehung, sondern das, worauf ich hoffe, so dieses Vater-Tochter-Ding. Das normale Vater-Tochter-Ding, nicht das, was ihr ekelhaften Perversen da aus der Hausen denkt. We're almost at the top. We can see the whole of Mishelam from here. I do not know what words would describe this best. Beautiful seems inadequate. Haha, we don't need words. The feeling that matters. Indeed, it's something you and the others have taught me, that sometimes emotions cannot be put to words. I want to thank you and Dr. Wien for teaching us that. You're welcome, Martina. Martina is cute, ja.
I'm very happy to have met you, Instructor Reen.
Oh, what this all of a sudden?
Just a passing thought. When we first met, we were nothing more than enemies. Not long after, we were partners, and later still, teacher and pupil. In every instance, you've always been there, looking out for me in some way. Meeting the rest of Class 7, getting closer to Mishelam. All of those things have changed me for the better. I may not have been born a human, but I think I have become more like one. And for that, I want to thank you.
Martina. That's something you learned on your own from all the time you spent with everyone. All I've done is given you a little push now and again. Still, knowing I've been able to help, even just a little, makes me happier and prouder than you could ever imagine.
Instructor Reen, there's still so much left in this world for you to teach me. So much left I want to learn.
Oh,
it falls to us to pave the way to a better future. For you, for Mishelam, and for everyone else as well. And to that end, you have my full support, just like always. Our mission tomorrow is nothing we can't overcome together.
And overcome we will, Martina, just like always. Wow, das war ein sehr schönes Event. Bin froh, dass mir gerade wieder eingefallen war. War wow, auch wenn Thor meine Wahl ist. Das Event mit Martina hat die emotional gerade am meisten tatsächlich gekriegt. Das war wow. Damit habe ich alles gemacht, außer ins Restaurant Fortuna gehen. Aber bevor ich mit Cassius rede, werde ich einmal kurz 2-3 Minuten Pause machen. Mal auf die Toilette. Bis gleich.